I'm Sophia Hooper, and I'm joined by recent Kellogg alumnus and real-life McKinsey associate, Gaurav Makasi.
Good evening, everyone. It feels great to be back. We've got a lot of news to catch up on. This is your Kellogg update.
Following last year's pause on traveling to exotic locations for Quest, the much-celebrated orientation ritual resumed this year in the form of Domestic Quest. This included some of the more typical games, like Hot Seat, Big Reveal, and Secret Couples, and some new ones as well, like showing your Navika badge before baby birding.
Gotta be safe. Beyond Quest, we're excited for some Kellogg favorite events to return bigger and better this year. Cab, ski trip, trolley night, fall ball. With students determined to make the most out of this year, even basics like transportation have seemingly been upgraded from party buses to private jets. Kellogg Private Jets, sponsored by Federal Direct Plus and Northwestern Loans.
Kellogg's social life is undergoing a digital transformation, with spreadsheets and Google Forms replacing, well, normal forms of human interaction. Club leaders and event organizers are struggling with record levels of demand. In related news, academics will now require negotiation fundamentals as a mandatory pre-term course.
Speaking of clubs, the India Business Club has rebranded to become the Kellogg South Asian Club. For those of you who always struggle to pronounce our names, this one should be easy enough. It's KSAC. KSAC was apparently chosen as the winning name over the Pakistan, Nepal, India, and Sri Lanka Club, or Penis Club for short.
Alums Patrick and Shirley Ryan made the largest single gift in Northwestern's history, a $480 million donation, with a portion going to Kellogg. Dean Corneli announced that Kellogg will use the money to endow TGs, increasing the drink allotment from 1 to 2 drinks per person. The money will also be used to upgrade Kellogg's Zoom subscription, so Dean Corneli can include the whole class in her update on the next COVID outbreak. The $480 million represents about 7% of the Ryan's net worth, roughly the same percentage of net worth a student here spends at the Kellogg Emporium.
School kicked off again this year with some surprises, like classes unexpectedly going remote for a day 6 minutes before class started, a mad dash to get COVID tested, and live entertainment while in line for testing via a subsequent update from the dean. First years and 1Ys wondered whether they could make it to the sim reception downtown that night, while second years wondered, what is a sim reception?
Despite the chaos, students did finally learn what SIM stands for.
COVID-infested makeouts.
Honestly, who knows? Students lined up for their COVID test upon returning to campus this year, with the line snaking around the block and some students reporting wait times of over an hour.
Wait, what? Someone tried to convince me that it was a coffee chat line for Bain?
Who knows? I blacked out after hearing someone say they were born in 2003.
Students are already gearing up for the cold Evanston winter, with Patagonia dialing back corporate-sponsored orders. Kellogg exec members have been stripped of their MBA uniforms and outwardly displayed sense of belonging. For students looking for a cold weather alternative, a contributor to the #General Slack channel has found a solution. Ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the Kellogg Energy and Sustainability Club?
In US news, Democrats have been unable to find consensus on trillions of dollars of infrastructure spending, including Democrat Adam Schiff, pictured here on campus in September, probably waiting in line for his COVID test. Before negotiations imploded, the press frequently referred to the plan as bipartisan, a word that proved to have just about as much meaning as Kellogg describing its academics as rigorous.
Proposals for the spending bill have included increasing the corporate tax rate. Yet, somehow, these corporations will likely end up spending less in taxes than we do on our course packs. The class of 2023 saw the greatest proportion of female students in Kellogg's history at 49%. As they know in the South, some curves just aren't meant to be flattened, mama.
Well, about 60% of students have come to Kellogg single and ready to network their way into a long-term relationship. After a long year of social distancing in the real world, first years are feeling particularly thirsty. Why go for 1 when you can go for 5?
May the odds be ever in your favor. Here at Kellogg Update, we came up with our own compatibility test. Question 1, are you single? Question 2, are you sure you're not single? Question 3, okay, fine, but what's your likelihood to turkey drop?
Those are pretty good, but we triple M's use a different test. Question 1, are you also a triple M? We've been so excited to see so much energy buzzing in the hub again. In fact, we've got our local correspondent on site to get a first-hand look at the student experience. Here's Andy in the hub.
Hi, I'm Andy, here with Dean Cornelli. We're gonna ask some students some questions. Let's go.
Welcome. Why are you leaving? Welcome to my global hub.
Welcome to our hub. Are you happy to be here?
Yeah, totally. It's amazing.
Super happy.
Super happy. I feel it. I don't see you smiling, but that's a good thing. So where do you two live?
A main building.
Great.
Oho?
Oh, have you been in the Oho tubs?
Yes.
Ew. Where do you live around Evanston?
I live in E2.
Wow, really cool. Oh my gosh, E2. For $1. Yeah. Where's your locker?
I'm not telling you that.
Okay. Yeah. Who's Gordon? Who's Gordon? Hello, hi. For $1, where do you live?
I live on the Loop.
Ugh, oh God, Hello, excuse me, who are you wearing today?
Am I wearing?
Yes!
I don't know.
Hi, my name's Andy. I'm sorry to ambush you like this, but we're asking people some trivia questions. So, are you a Kellogg student? Yeah. Awesome. So, for $1, do you have a pathway? Pathway? Yeah, do you have a pathway? To what? For $1, question. Can you name 3 of the pathways here at Kellogg?
Social impact?
Okay, it's a yes or no question.
In France, where are you?
My name is Andy. I'm here with. Do you know who this is?
I forget names. You know I'm horrible with names.
Oh, it's can you?
Dean Cornell.
Yeah, a lot of people forget. I know. Hard to remember. So
It's only been 30 years we've known each other. I apologize.
Yeah, no. So 30 years. What's that been like? What's your your favorite memory with Dean Cornelli here?
And I may be responsible for it.
Did you lie to me intentionally?
No.
Hello? Why are you leaving my global hub? Why are you leaving my global hub?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have another class. Thank you.
Outside of the hub? I did not know there were 6 classes outside.
I didn't know people went to all of their classes. You come here often behind the sign?
No.
No. It's really nice. It's nice, right? Oh, hi. Can I ask you a question?
No.
And on that note, back to you, Sophia and Gaurav.
Well, that was interesting. Thank you, Andy, for that update on what's going on in the hub. Turning back to actual news. In stock market news, the Dow is up 342 points today. In sock market news, look, we know you guys are expecting us to deliver news and insights, but even our team of investigators has no explanation for this. Here's a public service announcement for y'all, though. Do not repeatedly ad-channel the entire Kellogg community the morning after EBC White Party. Yes.
Apparently, a fair number of students bought the socks. I actually have my mystery sock with me now.
Wait, really? Well, what's in it?
Okay, let's see. Half-used bottle of hand sanitizer, a pencil from Entrepreneurial Selling, Pedialyte, you never know when you're gonna need that, random candy from the Student Life Office, take-home COVID tests, and
Whoa.
I boned myself. There was a record-breaking amount of photos taken with the sign in front of the hub this year, in an effort for students to prove they did indeed enter the hub during their 2-year degree.
Sections also got in on the action. The second-year bullfrogs, who we love, were seen sourcing stand-ins for their photo to convince the Kellogg student body that they do in fact have section spirit.
Speaking of section spirit, we'd like to take a moment to welcome the new section, the bots. Despite what the name suggests, this is not a section of Kellogg students who realize too late that they belong at Booth. Beep, bop, boop. Maybe they'll be the first to figure out how to print in the hub.
Or teach the professors what AI actually is.
Good news for students looking for a side hustle to offset the cost of their education and other extras like ski trip and yacht week. OnlyFans announced it will no longer ban sexually explicit content after their users pushed back.
Yes, thank God they listened to me.
Given the company's meteoric rise, I wouldn't be surprised if a Kellogg student or two tried to secure a job there. The pay is probably fine, but the benefits...
And on that arousing note, for Kellogg Update, this has been Gaurav Mukhasi.
And Sophia Hooper.
And you have our word on it.